There's a specific moment that tends to show up in life when we're very close to a breakthrough, an identity shift, a leveling up in our lives. It often occurs when there's something that we know we need to do, there's an action we know we need to take, but we're getting this sudden urge to just distract ourselves, right? To go and doom scroll or go and watch a bunch of Netflix or eat a bunch of junk food. We suddenly get this strong urge to go and do these kinds of things, to numb ourselves. Stephen Pressfield calls this resistance. Joseph Campbell calls it crossing the threshold. And Freud called it ego defense mechanisms. Whenever I experience a very strong resistance towards doing something that I know is right for me, whether that's something as simple as making an important decision or maybe creating something and putting it out into the world, like making a video, if I can get myself to take the action despite the resistance, I tend to come out of it stronger. I come out of it as an upgraded version of myself. One of the things that I've been feeling a lot of resistance to doing is waking up early. You know, it's summertime, it's really light out in Nordic countries here especially. And so that's kind of caused me to stay up pretty late and wake up late. But I know that waking up early for me brings me clarity. It gives me more time to think, to move my body, to create, and it just makes me better, makes me more productive and more creative. And as I've been waking up early during the last weeks, I've found that I have been getting those things, and I've realized just the value of doing it. Now, had I listened to the resistance, I wouldn't have got all these benefits, right? So it's often the best things that we can do for ourselves are kind of behind a wall of resistance that we need to learn how to work through. So if you've been experiencing resistance towards doing something recently, if you've been getting this strong urge to go and distract yourself with all these pleasurable activities instead of doing the thing that you know is right for you, first of all, that's a good sign. It's a good sign because you're close to a breakthrough in your life. You're about to level up, and all you have to do is move through this resistance. And the way you move through the resistance is by simply noticing what you're resisting. Because really, it's not the physical activity, right? The act of doing the thing you need to do, that's the thing that you're really resisting. It's actually the emotion that is associated with doing that thing. So I'll give you an example. Sometimes I get resistance to making videos, like shooting videos and recording myself. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. And so I'll have resistance to making the video. I might feel like stress or anxiety, like I need to perform in order to make this video good. Now, if I try and make the video from that place, it's very, very hard and it's basically impossible. But if I first allow myself to simply feel that emotion that I'm resisting in the moment, the anxiety or the stress, and I just allow it to be there, be in my body, make friends with it, then what happens is I actually feel a release. After this, taking the action, making the video becomes much more natural. And so, whether it's a creative act that you're doing or it's like again, an important decision, or it's just a behavior change you want to make, a new habit you want to put into place in your life, and you're resisting it, just notice that it's not the thing that you want to do that you're resisting, it's an emotion. And by identifying the emotion within yourself, feeling it fully, allowing it to be there, and then letting it go, that allows you to go and take that action with less effort and less tension, less discomfort. There may still be some discomfort, right? Sometimes you got to do things even if you're not feeling it 100%. That's life. But if you acknowledge the emotion first, it's always going to be easier.